Hey everyone, it's Max at MaxCTCG. Thanks for joining me in another video. So what we have here is a new kind of Fiend boss monster card from Infinite Forbidden. Just one card for this one, so it shouldn't be too long. Let's check it out. I think the artwork looks cool. So let's see what this card does and if it's worth playing. So we have Missing Burroughs, the Dark Ruler of the Highest Heaven. Level 10 Light Fiend effect monster. Attack 3100, defense 2900. You can only use the second effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing one monster, spell, and trap from your grave. If this card is special summoned from your hand, banish one monster and two spell or traps your opponent controls and or from their graveyard. So it's a pretty interesting card. Light Fiend kind of seems to relate to the Fiendsmith archetype. It is searchable off some of the Fiendsmith support. Since you can search a Light Fiend, they have pretty easy ways to get spells and monsters into the grave. The trap might be a little harder to just dump right away to kind of get all three requirements. I think the summoning in a longer game isn't very hard because you will probably do that, kind of getting those three requirements, since most decks kind of have a searchable trap they go for, and by the third turn they could play this, but I'm worried this is going to be a little slow. But the fact that the second effect that you get to banish a monster and two spell traps your opponent controls are from their grave, that's really good. I like that a lot. In terms of its interaction, you're kind of trading your resources for theirs, which is cool. And the thing with your opponents is you can banish monsters they control or in their graveyard. So you can hit recursive cards, you can get threats on the field. I think that's cool. I just think that the card's probably going to be pretty hard to summon. So unless there's a combo that purposely sets up this card, then I think that'll make it better. But then again, the point of summoning this card is probably for going second to clear out threats, nothing really to banish when your opponent goes first. Overall, an interesting card, and maybe you could have some potential. I do worry that the ease of being able to summon this card is what's going to hurt it in the long run. Well, let me know what you guys think about this card. Do you think it's playable? Is it something we're going to see in Fiendsmith? Are there any archetypes that want to play it? Do you find the card interesting? Is it cool but just too hard to summon? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to hear, and I'll see you guys in the next one.